we are. It's spooky month and we're about to play the Darkside Detective. I want to play 1. Case summary. The chief has sent me to the Jones residence duly. Hold on a second. The volume is... There is. With further details, start with Malice in Wonderland. Officer Dooley. Whoa! I almost shot you there, Detective. You shouldn't be sneaking around like that. Dooley, you watched me drive up. I had my siren on. You waved at me as I pulled in. I guess this place has me spooked a little. So what happened there? Chief Scully just called me and told me to get here ASAP. No details. 7-year-old kid Alice went missing a day ago. No signs of her leaving the house. Seems to be the kind of spooky crap. I mean, the kind of case you're into, Detective. Great, let's get started. Okay, this is Dooley. After you, Detective. You know, whenever standing in this rain stops being fun for you. Yeah? It's Papa. Officer Dooley, why is there a hobo dripping all over my carpet? Eh? It's Detective Francis McQueen, Mr. Jones. He's here to investigate. I see. Twin Lakes finest, eh? I guess I'll talk to Mr. Jones. So how can I help you, Detective? Tell me about Alice. I'll level with you, Detective. I don't have many dealings with her. She's a limited conversation pool. She's 7. Exactly. A tedious age, so I'll leave that to the many. She's around here somewheres. Where were you last night? Why didn't you notice she was missing? I was out. How wonderful shady. Have you got any alibi? Where I was is none of your business, Detective. My taxes pay your salary. They also pay for the cell and the questioning room, so I'm gonna have Dooley take you two. Fine. Call this number, they'll vouch for me. Busty's Bell's Beauty Boutique, classic stuff. Bells, fond memories. I mean, where was he? A bell shop? What? Received matches. Okay. Thought there was a third question. Whoa, these folks must be millionaires. Okay, so I can look at this. These are from Busty Bell's Beauty Boutique. This kid didn't win out on father stakes. Okay. Ashtray. Hope you don't smoke around your kid. Thankfully, Detective, I'm rarely around my kid. Painting. Nice schooner. Haha, you dummy, that's not a schooner, it's a sailboat. A schooner is a sailboat, Dooley. Okay, let's go in the hallway. It's grandfather clock. This reminds me of my own grandfather. Your grandfather was a clock? What? No, he had a clock. Shame, I thought I finally found something interesting about you. What? I'm interesting. Whatever you say, Detective. Let's go in the study. It's locked. Closet. A black light bulb. May as well take it. Now we need all the disco ball. Some white clothes and fat beats. Then we've got ourselves a good night. Good night is finding this kid. Received a black light bulb. Did you follow me into this closet? You may have... Need a backup? Okay. So... Can I get a key? How can I help you? Access your study. I'd love to help, Detective, but it seems to have misplaced the key. Sorry. Oh. Okay, we'll go upstairs then. This is a telephone. What a place. Odd place for a telephone. Must have run out of places to draw. I mean, put it. Can I better check Roy's alibi. Dialing. Hello? Who's this Bells? Busty's Bell Beauty Boutique? Busty Bell Bosom Bordello? Musty bells? Yes, would have been enough. I'm a thorough woman. No question left unanswered. No desire unfilled. No fantasy unexplored. I get the picture. Are you sure I could send you one if you'd like? Was Mr. Jones at your establishment last night? Couldn't say. Client confidentiality. Identities are concealed, sometimes in mask. This is a police matter. I'm Detective Francis McQueen. Francie McQueen? Of the Darkside division? Yes? Tell Dooley I say hello. I'm glad this green resolution doesn't let you make out that I'm blushing. I'm happy to help a friend with Dooley's. Yep, Roy Boy was there last night. Roy Boy? Some questions even a badge won't get answered. Okay, goodbye. Anything else? Just pop on by. Okay. Okay. Mrs. Jones. Drawing up our subject? Really? I'd put it out APB. No, Dooley, don't do that. Tree. Hey, I know that tree. It owes me $5. I've never seen a horse with 5 legs before. Drawers. I don't have much use for these dozen pink socks. Okay. Hi, Mrs. Jones. Hello, can I ask? My baby is gone. Can you tell me about... She just disappeared, my baby. Is there anything? You have to find her. Okay, she's not very helpful. Teddy? Tell me where she is, bear. I'm only kidding. You don't know. You're only a bear. A stupid, know-nothing bear. This is a lot of pink. I think I'd burn off too. Okay, so there's nothing in her room. This must be the nanny. Family photo. Alice and her mom look quite happy here. Big photo of Alice's mom. Hard to believe this is the same woman we spoke to. The stress of it all has hit her hard. She looks exactly the same. She seems like a sweet kid. Don't worry, we'll find her, detective. Nanny. Tell me about Alice. She's spoiled and sticks her nose where it doesn't belong. But that's what having a super rich parents will do to you, I guess. What's the nanny doing in the master bedroom? Nothing suspicious, that's for sure. No siree. How long have you been working for the Jones? Jones is detective. Even though it ends with an S, you still gotta pluralize it. Is now really the best time? It's always a good time for grammar. Anyway, answer the question. Long enough to harbor no ill will whatsoever. Say you're the nanny. A very innocent nanny, yes. Do you have keys to various rooms? I am a nanny, not a maid. Right, but do you? Yes. I may have the key to the study then. Sure, there's nothing incriminating there anyway. Received a study key. So I have a black light bulb. Can I do something with it? Okay. Oh, there's an attic. Paint thinner. Paint thinner fell when the shelves gave way. There's not much left to it now. Paint cans. So they look very heavy to knock someone out cold. Broken lamp. I might not say it's broken at all, it's just a blown bulb. Can I put this bulb in it? I hope this doesn't reveal some attic shame. What the hell? Well, that doesn't look very ominous at all. Putter on the wall looks washed in places. I wonder what would happen if I redrew it. Can I do it with, it seems like a bad idea to me. Okay. Boxes. The box marks and broken dreams. I don't like the look of this detective. They have gone to glowing green myself. It's creepy. Let's go down to the office. Do you have anything to say? Mister, there seems to be an evil doorway in your attic. Just as well you're here then. Go arrest it. It's trespassing. I'm sorry? You heard me. Arrest it. I want it pressed full charges. Okay, that makes sense. Okay. Hey, presto, we're in. Okay, photo of him. Roy joins Esquire. Takes a certain type of person to have an oil painting of themselves. An old lantern. Seems to have some oil left in it, too. Dog statue. This statue is ugly enough to be worth a lot of cash. Magazine collection. Geez, this guy's obsessed with jugs. Jugs Weekly. Another lovely pair. Collection of books. The dust suggests they've been looking in some... They have not been looked at some time. For shame. Hey, I just realized there's only 2 seats in this entire house. Don't be daft, Julie. There are more. They're just off camera. Okay, so... I'll save, I guess. So I have a lantern, paint thinner, and matches. Can I light? I should probably light this thing, just in case. So I have a lit lantern. Lit lantern. Okay. And there was nothing more in the study. Waterbed, very fancy. It looks like something has been kicked under there. No, it doesn't. I received a strange page. Could have had from the Occult Dummies book. Okay. Can I use this to... the pattern, but nothing to draw it with? Seems like a bad idea to me. There's a bunch of guys. Marker. Ah. Artifact of blacklight. These look useful. Okay. Now. Get down some spooky hijinks and redraw those missing symbols. Okay. How? Oh, I see. This. This one. This one. That should be it. Green? Maybe is now a good time to stop doing, well, anything really. What do you think, Dooley? Should we go in? Wonder if I can file for early retirement. I'm not even foolish enough to go in there with no light. Well, lucky for you. Okay, let's do this, Dooley. No offense, Detective, but I'm not going nowhere near that creep fest. I'll, stand guard out here. Hey, she's right there. Hello. Hello, mister. Hey, kiddo. Are you here to take me home? Yep. Good, I'm hungry and the sounds from downstairs are scaring me. Yeah, let's get out of here. Hello, John. Don't look in there, mister. That's where all the 3-eyed rats hide. Cans. The label says old milk, circa 1880. Why would you store that? Merc boxes is baby's fur robes. Broken child. Looks like the other attic right down to the broken child. Except that's all blue and cold here. Alright, let's go. Crash bang. Not so fast, Detective. Where's Dooley? That idiot, I knocked him out. You can't have us snooping around anymore. So I'm gonna trap you here. At least take the girl. Oh, I intend to. I'm her legal guardian, after all. It's my job to look after her, especially if anything should happen to her parents. Say, for example, they're getting trapped in the Darkside version of their bedroom. It's where they'd be right now if Alice hadn't gotten into my stuff and stupidly trapped herself in here. I figured it'd be best to lay low until you had gone. I thought you'd have given up by now. What cop would give up on a missing kid? So what's this, an inheritance scheme? Even if you do get rid of me, then what? Once Dooley wakes up, your scheme will be done for. you have to admit is fairly perfect crime. It is, actually. Even if you get rid of me, then what? Alice knows what you're up to. She's a smart kid. If she's so smart, she'll know to keep her mouth shut. Most of the TLPD? Sadly fair. Good point. I'll just have to get you to drag him in here with you. Come on. Okay, drag your friend in here and no funny business. Alright. These paypacks must have enough to lock someone out. Don't waste my sweet time trying to talk your way out of this. Whoop. I have to taste your own medicine. No. Wow, I just had to throw a paint thinner on it. So the kid got into the nanny's stuff and accidentally used it to trap herself in that creepy attic. The dark side, but what's Rising sitting summary of things? Yes. Shame, the nanny was certifiable. She was a looker. Duly, she was dabbling in the dark arts. The plan to trap innocent people in the parallel world. Kidnap their kid and steal all their cash. I said it was a shame, jeez. I wonder why the nanny got so occult books from anyway. That stuff is hard to find these days. A case for another day, I guess. First of all, we have to figure out what kind of paperwork covers this mess. Wow. I solved that case fast. Okay, let's go Home Alone. Case summary. Dilly suggested a visit to the library. He must have seen strange storm come gathering over it. Okay, what's the case, Dooley? Fill me in. Case? No, I've got some overdue books to drop back. So the purple swirling vortex thing above the building has nothing to do while we're here? Oh, come on, detective, you're hardly gonna arrest the weather. Things you'll try to do to justify this department. Let's get it over it. Squad car. How many cases do we have to solve, do you think, before to get a car that doesn't leak in the rain? Keeps us fresh, sharp even. Statues. These statues make me uncomfortable. They're not very welcoming. They should have at least have been reading a book or wearing glasses or something. Before this was a library, it was where the mayor kept her lying collection. Alright, that clears that up, so... Flat. This is a library. What a helpful plaque. Okay. Hello, miss. Fines for being late? How are books late? It's not that they have places to be. Librarian Doris. You're not charming your way out of this, Patrick. Rules are rules. Can we come to some kind of arrangement? Do you have any parking tickets you want to say bye? Go bye-bye? Dooley, you're not trying to bribe your way out of a fine. No? Here's an arrangement for you. I'll drop your fines if you arrest that troublesome kid. Kid? The one who's responsible for the storm, and you know, the ghosts. Ghosts? What? What were you saying about ghosts? The place is haunted, you know. The usual stuff. The usual. Flickering lights, floating books, strange noises, eerie purple storms. It's cheesing off the readers. And you say the kid is to blame? He's the only one here. Often enough, suspiciously often, if you ask me. I'll look into it. Do or also call a pair of odd, bald priests and or a questionable ghost-busting startup to come fix this. What kind of books did Dooley borrow? He had Rules 2, Rave 2, Roswell, New Mexico, where the aliens really experimented on us. And The Law. What is it? And do we really need it? Hey, what happened to library and reader privilege? Not a real thing, buddy. I take it you gave up on the law book? Not enough pictures. What's that you're reading? Skylight, the heartbreaking tale of a girl who falls in love with a reverse vampire. Of a what now? A reverse vampire. He can only come out during the day. I'm at the part where it's her prom night, and he promised to take her. But the clocks went forward, and now it's on the night. What happens if he goes out at night? He gets really sleepy. Sounds interesting? What? It sounds awful, detective. Goodbye. If you need anything else, I'll be here, unless I'm not. Okay. Silence. A silent sign. Shh. Okay, so is it flickering lights? These burnouts seem like they made for frustrating reading conditions. Let's go in the office first. Calendar. I got this thing for Doris last time. I had to get out of paying fees. I'm gonna have to make it I'm gonna have to up the ante this time. Skylight. Okay. Duly. I really enjoyed the access to secret areas. This job gets staff only? Not on our watch. Okay, another copier. An old photocopier. I can't imagine it gets much use. Oh, it does. When you renew your card each year, Doris takes the photocopy of your butt for the records. Everyone's butt? Just mine, now that I think of it. It's the price of working out, I guess. Never know when I need to cut something in half, or a lazy approximation of half. Oh, I picked up some scissors. Computer. Computer seems to be broken. It's not broken, it's hollow. So they can use it to store more books in it. Okay. Bin. Roses are red, violets are blue. Your loaning rights are revoked due to books overdue. Coat. Looks like some of these coats have been here for years. We should go through their pockets. You know, reference. You received a button. Okay. Let's go the elevator. An old elevator. Where's the staircase? We have none. There was a fire, and ironically, the fire escape was the only thing that was destroyed. Horror. Reading room lobby. Hobby. Sci-fi fantasy children reception. So we were on reception. Ooh, look, a statue. Don't blink. Is that a Doctor Who reference? What odd leaves that plant has. That's just a dead tree where Doris dries her stockings. Sci-fi fan children's section. Let's go children's. Oh, there's a kid. Little Devon. What about this one? The words are short, and I think I can read the whole book from one cover to the other cover. Oh, is that suitable for my age range? I read a book about books for my age range, and they're all books about boys and wizards and talking dogs. Okay, I'll try it. I hope I like it because I've read all the books about boys and wizards and talking to dogs in here. So there's a robot. I hope I have to get my pet rock someday. Too many responsibilities, feeding it, rubbing its belly, teaching it to overthrow humanity. Why would you teach it that? I want it to be their good side when the inevitable happens. Train. I've always loved trains. And trams. Not monorails, though. Thinking they're better than everyone else because they're up in the air. Letters. A, B, C. Easy as 4, 5, 6. Floating book. Well, that's not right. Neat trick. What magic book did you learn that from, kid? Not magic, it's nothing. The dust is wrong under this. Makes me think it hasn't been moved recently. Viewmaster. A Viewmaster? I loved those as a kid. I take this and see if I can find a use. It's time like these that I miss walking the beat. Who you talking to, kid? A I'm not telling you anything. I've heard from what happens to people who do a snitch. A modern Nia is really making our job hard. Oh, okay. What if I gave you a button? Come on, Frankie, you can do better than that. What if I gave you a Viewmaster? What if I gave you a pair of scissors? No? Okay. Anything this way? Nope. It's hi-fi. Okay, there's chessboard moving around. Library card. How convenient. I didn't expect to go through a series of semi-illogical puzzles to get this. Received an old library card. Sci-fi books. Fantastic orbit drowned in moonlight, strangled by her own bra. Okay. Rocket. I wanted to be an astronaut when I was younger, until I found out what they had to do to go into space. Looks like some of that rocket aluminum is coming off. That could be useful. Sharp metal chessboard. What a great game, eh? Yeah, funny looking at the drop pieces. Swords and shields. If we lived in medieval times, we'd be living in the adventures of ye Darkside Bailiff and his Squire Dooley. Fantasy books. Glum tales of a sad adventurer. Dooley? I never understood this section. How can something be fiction and science? I don't know what to do with you sometimes. Get me a raise? So I got an ID, piece of foil, Viewmaster, button, scissors. Okay. Let's go to the third floor. Painting. Professor Theodore Library. Inventor of the library. Nope, not one word of that is true. Let's go to the reading room. There's some kid here. Detective McKean. Hello, miss. I wasn't expecting anyone to be here. Hello, my name is Roxa. I'm here to study for the strange going-ons. I guess that's why you're here too, detective. Oh, yep, that's me, always investigating stuff, on purpose. Want to share what you found? Well, it's not much, but there seems to be a strange concentration of energy in the next room. Searching the internet for ways for it to be able to see whatever it actually is. Well, let me know what you find, anything. Chalkboard. Who doesn't need chalk in the 21st century? Most people? Fair point. Okay. I hope there's nothing contraband in this pile. I wish. You know what I mean. So ghost hunting, a detective? That's classified. Cause there's a whole bunch of eerie mumbo jumbo going on here. So you've noticed that. I'm majoring in the occult at TLU. You can do that? I thought all that stuff was banned. Somebody has to catalog and ban it all, detective. Right. It's fairly hush-hush. So what does one studying with occultism? Whatever you want. I went in with computer science, so I wouldn't be studying too impractical subjects. Good call, Roxa. From experience, I can tell you that occult doesn't pay much. Clock. Time always seems to stand still, boring places like libraries. Dooley. What do you have to say, Dooley? You look uncomfortable, Dooley. It's a whole reading room thing. I mean, should we be reading right now? I cannot read elsewhere. Does this room itself read? And if so, what does it read? You have a special mind, Dooley. Chief Scully says that's why she assigned me to your department. Okay. It's broken. If I want to look at anything microfilm, I'll need to find another way to do so. Can I fix? Fix? Computer. Let's see what we can find online. You didn't say the magic word. Enter password. Looks like I need to figure out the password. It's radiating energy, like Rex said, but I think it may be a clue, possibly. There's just too much here to take. Even my pockets have their limits. go to this hobby books. Turning duct tape into pants. Make your nethers sustainable. Mannequin. Looks like he's jumping. He jumped too if someone shoved a bowl up your behind. Why are these fake? Well, you can't have kids painting all over the books. Pots and brushes. DIY books. How to DIY yourself. I'm really good at DIY. I get my sister to do it for me. Oh. Glue. Somebody seems to have left the glue here. It's no duct tape, but it could be useful. Paintings. Wait a minute. These are printouts of children's art. Look at the Mr. Moneybags in his deep pockets, rich enough that he can pay child artists for original works. This guy. Jeez. Got a good glue, metal, library card, mess. Oops. Scissors. Can I... So, okay. Save. The button here on the fourth floor is missing. Number 4. It's common for buildings in China to be missing the fourth floor. The fourth floor is there, it's just the button is missing. Oh yeah. And we're not in China. Well, the answers, don't you? Can I put this here? Go back down, I guess. Your elevator floors. Yep. I hope you don't want to read any horror books. Well, I would like to be able to go there. Oh well then, sorry I guess. Can I have the internet password, please? And give you access to all my juicy manuscripts? Not a chance. Doris, I need that password for my investigation. And I need more of those books kept safe until the genius is recognized, so no. Anything else I'll be up here unless I'm not. Her password is probably Skylight. Because where was the computer? No. Third floor? Okay. Let's see. I can't even make a guess. Would you like a library card? Okay. Lamp is flickering. Bit. Crack. can't. Maybe an old library card. What if I gave you glue? Vent. There's a cool draft coming from the vent that can't be good for this kid's health. Oh, it's actually saying, how to Wookie. Mass defect. They came from space, they were brains, brains from space, space brains. Blasters, 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 and another space weapon. Intergalactic ballistics for cats. Astrotroll. Fantastic orbit drowned by moonlight, strangled in her. That's what I read. Doctor Who's thrilling adventure throughout grammar and structure. Okay. Is there no hint? No, I don't want to restart. I want to save. So. Sure, I can't just put button there. What if I glued this? What if I papered it? I put scissors. Oh. I cut it up. With the twins like recent history. Oh. Spider moat this. Do it again. Right. Do it again. Sounds like they were on some kind of winning streak instead of having it burnt out. Yet another good stadium. Major staff cuts at City Library. Budgetary cutbacks have been seen in the local library reduced to skeleton staff. The new tourist is old, but seems a bit unfair. It means very few people work here. Oh yeah, just Doris now, and she's actually a retired volunteer. Tough times. I shouldn't have read that aloud. I think I may have summoned something. Computer stock goes up, 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 down, left, right. BA. Crapbook detective claims teenager tags the ritual means to show the dead that walk among us. I remember this case. What the? Hello? Who are you and how did you get here? I am which can never be unseen. The ooze from your nightmares, the knower of the unknown. Right, that's not very helpful if I'm honest. Help is there for those I know how to take it. Okay, then I'll bite. Tell me, oh knower of the unknown, what's going on here? I don't really know. Right. But I do know that the coward Yeats is protecting the hidden room, one that holds the vast power and treasure. No doubt that which summons is responsible for the spectral summoning of myself and the others lie within. The others? The others. Detective, who are you talking to? I'm talking to you know what? I don't even know how to explain this. What was all that again? Okay. Would you like an old library card? No? So I've done something. What about it? What about this piece of paper? What about some glue? Would you like glue? No? Okay. Why are you holding that viewmaster, and who are you talking to? Actually, we both know it's best you don't try to explain. As you were a detective, not job. Oh, hi. Pray, sir, may I have a moment of your time? Another one? Another one. Ah, another spirit, yes. Then with your question, you have answered my own. Huh? Forgive me, but I wish to know if you have seen, on your travels, that scoundrel Crowley. Forcefully mistressed man with a silly hat? The very same. I knew he lurked here somewhere. He mentioned a hidden room. Yes. But on the matter, I shall say no more. Not until the beast is gone. But I just wanted... Not a word more, sir. Not a word more. Would you like an old library card? Okay, so... I met your friend Yeats. He says you won't stop spying on him. I find that most joyous to torment the man. He says you want to into that room you mentioned. I do. I'm most bored here. I need something to do, something to read. Why not use that computer and go online? 2 words, safe search. Alright. Maybe I can find some kind of workaround. Please. Just stay here and don't do anything. Computer. So I need to figure out the password. Okay. Hello. Again I say that you and I, sir, shall not converse while Crowley lurks awaiting to slip of my tongue. Bobby Lovely, it's Gale. Are you an author too? I don't recognize you. I? But not like you toughs with their literary fiction. I wrote myself useful stuff. The kitchen wire and how to do your own plumbing. I think you could fix the elevator. With right gear I could, but I need a new button, mind. What about this? What's all this for? Could you use this button to fix the elevator? I can, but won't do nothing. Needs to conductive to make the circuit work. What if now this? Come on, Frank, you know better than that. What if I make the button conductive? But now, could this button replace the broken one in the elevator? Let me see. Looks like I get the job done. Gives a few minutes to pop in that place. Thanks, Gale. Thanks for fixing the elevator, Gale. Happy to help. If it were fun doing something useful again. I'm gonna go first floor first. See if there's anyone here. Nope. And I was just on this floor, wasn't I? Oh, there's a woman holding a book. Well, Devon, I think you should read this one. I read this one and thought it was good. What's it about? It's a story about this kid who can see dead people. Oh, that's not for me. I'm scared of ghosts. I fear I find myself in the company of a rather dreadful bunch. Rotters. A lot of them. The kid? No. He's charming, I mean the others. Occultists, horror writers, and the DIY fanatics. Horrors. A lot of them. Oh, that's all she has to say? What about this? Okay. Can you see the ghost too, kiddo? Ghosts? What kind of nonsense are you filling this head with, detective? I see them, they're my friends. Well, this one is. Some of them are less friendly. But I like them because before they came, the place was empty. Just like me and Doris. She's only interested in reading the most dreadful books ever written. Okay. Oh, there's 2 people playing Jest. Oh, hey, big fan of your work. Thanks. Not you. Oh. Adams. Read your detective books. Wonderfully over the top. Okay, they have nothing to say. Well, looks like Doris might have finally fixed the elevator button. No, it was... Never mind. Window. Looks like you can get to the roof through here. Thankfully it's locked. I'd rather not go back out into that store. Book cart. Collection of books that don't seem to fit anywhere else in the library, like How to Cook a Dinosaur if you ever catch one, the Internet and Other Fads, Architecture of the Mind by Sarah Bellum, and MMO Accountancy, Be the Fictional Banker You've Always Knew You Were. Okay. Hello. This one had a view of the city. I can't see anything through the Viewmaster. Won't tell anyone if you want to take it off. I will, but not just yet. Edgar Allan Poe? You barely made teenage girls whimper, Hallie. H.P. Lovecraft? Only because they cannot fathom the dread I conjure, Eddie. You play on common cliches. Your penny dreadful lack the true horror, at best spooky pulp. Your best works aren't even written by you, charlatan, fraud, undead trickster. If you feel that way, then why did you hide my work, Eddie? Again, I say I do not have your book. You probably hid it because it was too scary for you. Gah, you're an infuriating man. Okay, what's going on here? I didn't take his plastic book. It was that childish Blyton woman. Why don't you tell him that? He will not listen to me. He's convinced I hid it so more people would borrow my books over his. Nonsense. I care not for his current zealgist. My works are vastly superior. Candle. These are one hell of an atmospheric fire hazard. C to D, the dead person's murder. And access to zero oxygen and murderer's primer. It kills. Just quit. Lemons for everyday meal. Murder. The pain giver. Places to dive in. Stab fest. Yearn for blood. Okay. So what I can do... Talk to Mrs. Blyton. Excuse me, did you steal Lovecraft's book? He and that Poe fellow won't stop fighting over which one has the most frightful book. I took his book in the hopes that it would stop their argument. Seems just made it worse. Well, I shan't give it back until they stop their silly bickering. I just shan't. How am I meant to stop those two from fighting? That is not my concern. You want this book, you stop their fight. There's gotta be a scarier book than around here, surely that would stop their bickering. Books. Bad baby incites a riot. Kindergarten Kate summons the devil. Grumpy Chris hates to play. Wait. It's probably... I'd like to borrow that book you're reading. You need a library card to borrow books. Can I sign up for one? No, I'm too busy reading my book to help. Julie, can I use your card? It still has fines on it. I bet you wish you'd let me make a deal now, huh? Why is the window into your roof blocked? For health and safety reasons. Can I get the key? Afraid not. Why? For health and safety reasons. Okay, so I have a library card. I like to borrow that book you're reading. You need a library card to borrow books. Like this one? Like this one, yes. Oh, good. But not like this one. It's not yours. That's not even your face on it. Oh. What if... I want to put my face on there, but I really need a picture of myself. Thing to do for this job. Alright, so... Glow. Like in kindergarten's art class. Gonna be the least convincing fake ID I've ever seen in the years ago. Oh look, a library card and it's got my face on it. I'd like to borrow that book you're reading. You need a library card to borrow books. Like this one? Oh. Well then, here you go then, Paul. Paul? His name... My name is Paul, like it says on the card. My card. Paul, Paul, Paul. Okay. Milo Steffen's reverse vampire novel Guile. Even holy it makes me ill. Here you go. Is this my book? No, it is not. What is it? The most horrific novel ever written, and it's not written by either of you. Let me see that. Teenage girl, blah blah blah, reverse vampire love story. Sounds terrifying. Its mere existence gives me shivers. Do you agree it's more horrific than your works? Will you stop squabbling? Agreed? Agreed. Can you believe something so hideous exists? Can you believe it's so popular? Sugar must be turning in his grave. I hope the poor chap doesn't know. Okay. Why is it gone black? Okay. Blah 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 blah. We just read it. Oh. I was supposed to wait for them to vanish, and I left the room. Well, they're gone. But now what, I guess? I could tie up some of those other ghost loose ends? Ideally. Never been up here before. Because of the broken elevator? Because it's scary up here. Creepy bookshelf. This is one of the creepy looking bookshelves. Okay. Where am I going? Yes. I've gotten them to agree on the scariest book. Can I have that novel now? Good, I daren't see why you'd want this vile thing, but I did promise. Here. I don't know. Oh, you've ruined the kid's illusion, detective. The indescribable rendering things that rend indescribably sounds about right. Why did I need the book? Give him the book. Let's call that plan B. Book? Oh, you may have the book, sir, but I shall ne'er tell you how to enter the dark place where the heebie-jeebies lay in wait. Not while Crowley sinks around seeking that very info. I have to get rid of that guy? You mentioned you were looking for stuff on the internet. How did you get past the internet blocks? Up to something naughty, detective. Me? No. But I have this friend who needs to get past the library's firewall. It's quite well protected, surprisingly. I think Doris was worried about somebody would hack and steal her unpublished fanfiction. But I figured out the admin password so I can bypass the block. I'm gonna give it to you so I can use it too, please. Oh. Looks I need to figure out the password. Oh, it's right here. I think I should be able to browse to his heart's content. I'll let him know. Okay, I've set it up for you, so you should be able to browse whatever you want. No restrictions. Excellent. You may not want to stick around for this. Right. I'll leave you to your business, so. Shut the door on the way out. Did I sense? Yes, the beast's eyes are focused elsewhere. The air is clear now. But clearer is may not there be the term I'd use. Can we answer? Never mind. Just don't go into that room if you can avoid it. As you suggest. Now, what's all this about a hidden room? I'll share what I can. There is a place hidden behind the horror section on the 4th floor. The source of the fantastic illusion afflicting this building is within. How do I get in? One of the books in the L section is a lever. Pull it and fix this. Godspeed, man. Hear that, Dooley? Hear what? Oh yes, of course, you need to get to the 4th floor and open the secret room using one of those books in the L section. Wait, how do you know all this? Intuition. I think I'll leave that him with some privacy. Thanks for your help with that, Rex. No problem. How would help a man of the law break it? What do you need to look up anyway? Best not to talk about it. I just hope it doesn't show up in the library's usage bill. Gonna pull a book in the L section. You're here. I didn't know you were a fan of Lovecraft. You're looking at the Lovecraft section. A bit too godless for my taste. A Lovecraft novel, you say? Go back. Here goes nothing. That seems to fit with a curious clicking noise. Right, we pull this and... Well, there's a hidden room Yeats and Crowley were talking about. Creepy doorways are a recurring motif. I'm not too far off. Let me guess, staying here to cover me again? Well, you got it in one, detective. Try not to avoid getting knocked out this time. Purple book? What the? What's all this? Magica Elsa Crowley's Guide to Popular Wizard Game? The Ghostic Guides to Ghouls and Ghosts? Rituals for Modern Rituals? These are all contraband occult books. This is quite a nasty treasure trove. Why didn't I know about this stuff? Exposing wires. Those loose wires seem to run into the roof. Okay, ritual book. Copy of Ripley's Cast It or Not. It seems to be open to the Summon Spirits page. Maybe if I close it, the whole mess will sort itself out. Ouch. Seems to be charged by this faulty wiring. Wonder where it goes. Books. The Necro Minion of a Cyclopedian Cookbook. What a strange thing to find here. Shelley. So what are you doing in here? Like the moth to a flame, I am drawn to the eldritch energies emitted from this book. I like spooky books and electricity. I even lit candles to light the spook factor. Let's go. Normal library flare this. Received a skull. Crawl space. A small hole. I don't fit, but maybe I could drop something down to see where it lands. How about a skull? I hope this works. Gotta find where that landed. Hopefully without causing accidental damage. So. I know where it went. It went in the kids section. What's all this noise? I can't hear myself read. So kid, what do you know about the other side of that pen? I didn't mean to do it, do I? I was lonely, so I went exploring and I found all these neat new books. But the ones I read were scary and I ran off. And then the ghosts arise, but I liked them, because now I have friends. See, he meant no harm. Troublemaker, arrest him, breaking and entering. Enter your room of illegal books? Let's say both set charges cancel each other out. Only if you get rid of these ghosts. And find him somewhere else to go once in a while. He can join me in the Blood Wolves? Blood Wolves. Mayor stopped paying the dib tax, so the change from the scopes. So you're okay with that, kid? Sure. That's great. But back to the task at hand. We need to stop energy flowing into the building and into that book. You'll need to get it from the lightning conductor on the roof. Here, have the key. Dooley, we're going to the roof. But it's raining outside. Great. This wasn't there before. Now that it looks like some kind of place the bored kid would explore. You dropped a skull on me. 3 of you. You'll pay for this. I'll send goblins around to poke you in your sleep. You'll have a pixie steal your mail, and I'll get brownies to exploit it on your lawn. Whoa, whoa, calm down, lady. Window. Key. Sigh, here we go. So have you already ducked out of this one room in case I need to play that card too soon? You did, buddy. You did. Alright, more wiring from the secret room. It leads to the roof. This is why I end up with the overdue fees. Every time I bring a new book back, I end up on the roof with the rain. Who wouldn't avoid that? What? I get up to adventures when you're not around, you know. I just don't cease to be, because Frankie McQueen's having a night in. But, Darkside Detective, poof. You should be called the occult officer. I'm going to climb the ladder now. Probably for the best. You don't need me to go all the way up there? Scared of heights? No. Yes. Antenna! The energy seems to be coming from here, and it's too powerful to go near. This is one heck of a light show. Junction box. What do I need to do? Get down as soon as possible. Looks like this circuit is connecting the book downstairs to this area. Guess I should break that circuit and wire the aerial to the lightning rod so the power has somewhere to go. Ouch, my hand! Look, Detective, the storm is dying out. Imagine that. Okay. We should be able to close that book now. Now that the sky is cleared up, it's quite a nice night. What are you looking at, lurking behind the storm? Trixie Moon. Okay. Close book. And there they go. Trunks filled, Detective, though I don't see why we had to take all those books. Dooley, they're contraband. Heavy contraband. We've agreement then, Doris. You don't fine me for having the books, I don't sue the kid for entering the vault. I go back to business, sans hunting. You should also get that wiring fixed. Fine. Come on, Dooley, let's get back to the office. See you at camp, Mr. Dooley. See you there, Devon. Case closed. Alright, I'm ending it here. Thanks everybody for watching, and see you in the next one. Bye.